Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking about a bag that I have been using quite a bit for Jiu Jitsu recently. It is the Gold BJJ backpack. I'm going to go over some of the specs, but I feel like more importantly, I'm going to talk about my experience with it, the things I like, and maybe the things I don't like so much. So with that being said, let's dive in. I was originally given one of these bags from a friend of mine, and between the two of us going to Jiu Jitsu every single day, it definitely started showing some wear and tear. So I bought this one, I bought the second one, and I feel like that does say a lot about how I feel about the bag. It's not perfect. There are some things I wish were a little bit different, but it does fit most of my needs. A little later, I'm going to show you what I keep in each of these pockets, but I just want to give a quick overview of the 5 different pockets that they have. So the first one, they have the main pocket here, goes from top to bottom, it fills the whole space. The second one also goes from bottom to top. It's basically the same compartment, but it's where I keep all my wet, sweaty gear. The third pocket is the one up front here. I keep stuff that I want easily accessible, like my keys, my phone, my mouth guard. And then they have 2 pockets on either side, which are exactly the same. And I just keep things that I'm not really gonna dive into or need very often. I bought this from Amazon for $59.99. Like ordering anything from Amazon, it was super quick delivery within just a couple days. If you guys are interested in picking one up for yourself, I will leave a link in the description below. And while you're there, go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment if you're finding value out of this. I appreciate you doing that. One of the things I noticed when I first got the bag was how lightweight it is, making it really comfortable to carry around. It does come in 3 different colors, gray, black, and olive. I obviously got the black version. Most of my gear is black just because I think it looks super clean and simple. The main material used is a high quality nylon, which is both durable and lightweight. The zippers are made by SBS zippers with nylon loops attached, so the zippers are really super easy to open and close the pockets. One nice thing about this backpack is that it can stand up on its own when it's fully loaded. The dimensions are 20 inches tall, 13 inches wide, and 8 inches deep. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what I keep in the bag. The main compartment here is where I would obviously keep my gi. Sometimes I do throw my belt in here as well, but right now I have it down in the bottom pocket. Because the side pockets are too small for my water bottle, I do keep my water bottle in here. And then, if you see this, I just fold up my gi nice and tight and it fits perfectly in this main pocket. There are 2 extra sort of longer pockets. You could probably put your keys or your phone or something in here. There's also a nice deep pocket on this inside that goes all the way to the bottom. Coming around to the bottom pocket now, like I said before, it's basically the same volume as the top pocket. There's just that center divider in the middle that I kind of put like my wet, sweaty gear down here. Right now I have my belt in here, but as you can see, it's this liner material that if you shove it all the way up to the top, it keeps these sections separated. The next pocket is this one right up front here. It's a little bit smaller pocket, but it is that one that I was saying is lined with like a more velvety, soft material. And so because of that, I keep my phone in here and car keys because they're easily accessible. I also keep like a little first aid kit and scissors and finger tape and my mouth guard. So things that I need or want to access quickly that aren't going to get lost in like one of the deeper pockets. Now moving on to these side pockets, they're identical on both sides, the same size and everything. So what I keep in here is basically things I don't really need to access. It is a little bit smaller pocket. These are more just kind of like emergency type things. I have a little packet of Kleenex, ibuprofen, and wet wipes in here. One thing about this pocket is it's best if you set it completely on its side, because if you set it up when you open it, there's a possibility that things will just fall out. And like I said, the other side has the exact same pocket, same size and everything. On this side, I keep a hairbrush, wet wipes, Carmex, and a couple hair ties. With the good, there's usually some not so great things, right? I mentioned earlier, this is the second bag I've had of its kind, and what started happening with the first one, that it got so much use that this nylon material on the outside started peeling a little bit. And once I saw that, I knew it was time to part ways. One of the other things that I find super annoying, and really I find this is an issue in a lot of jiu-jitsu bags, but these side pockets here are not tall enough to fit a water bottle. Honestly, there's not very many things you need when you go to jiu-jitsu. Your gi, your belt, a mouth guard, your keys and phone maybe, and water, right? Why does this compartment not tall enough to fit my water bottle? And the last thing I want to point out that I find a little bit annoying, but it's not that big of a deal, is on the back side of the bag. It is these hip straps. So I understand the point of hip straps is to relieve the pressure from your shoulders and put that weight on your hips while you're walking like far distance. The thing is, for me, I don't need it. I'm going from my house to my car and then driving to the gym and then walking from my car into the gym. So between going there and coming home, I may be wearing this for like 3 minutes a day. So I really don't need this. And the thing I find annoying is like when I'm putting it on the floor, it's just kind of flopping around and I find it a little pointless. I don't use them at all, never have used them, and I probably never will. So I've actually considered just snipping them off. Overall, I really love this bag, which is why I bought it again. I hope you found this video helpful when you're trying to make a decision of which bag to choose. Leave a comment down below if you have any other questions about something I wasn't able to cover today, or maybe you have this bag and you have an experience with it that you can share with the rest of us. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching.